Giro d'Italia is one of the three most prestigious cycling races in the world, alongside the Tour de France and Vuelta a España. Today you will learn about its history and rules, but don't worry, it won't be boring. In addition, I have interesting facts and you will also discover some of the most spectacular doping attempts in this race. One doping affair even ended in ice cream production. You will see, so let's dive in. History of Giro d'Italia. Giro d'Italia was first held in 1909, initiated by the Italian newspaper La Gazzetta dello Sport. The goal was to promote both cycling and the newspaper itself. Here's the first fun fact. The winner of Giro d'Italia receives a pink leader's t-shirt. Why pink? Because La Gazzetta dello Sport was printed on pink paper. Very nice marketing idea. The first edition consisted of 8 stages, covering a total distance of 2,448 kilometers. The winner was Luigi Ganna. Since then, the race has been held annually, except during the World Wars, becoming one of the most important sporting events in Italy. For the first few decades, Italian cyclists dominated the race. First ever foreigner who won Giro was Swiss rider Hugo Koblet, and he won in 1950. The oldest winner was Fiorenzo Magni, who won the Giro in 1955 at the age of 34 years and 180 days. By Giro standards, he was considered as an old man, proving just how tough and demanding this race is. What is Giro d'Italia? Giro d'Italia is a multi-stage cycling race, typically held in May and lasting about 3 weeks. The route is divided into 21 stages, which include mountain stages, featuring legendary climbs like Passo dello Stelvio, Mortirolo and Zoncolan. Flat stages favoring sprinters, time trial stages testing individual speed and endurance. The winner of the Giro d'Italia is the cyclist with the best cumulative time across all stages. In addition to the general classification marked by the pink t-shirt, there are other classifications. Blue t-shirt awarded to the best climber, cyclamen t-shirt awarded to the best sprinter, white t-shirt awarded to the best young rider who is less than 25 years old. How difficult is this race? Giro d'Italia is known for its extreme difficulty. Each edition covers about 3,500 kilometers, and riders must endure steep alpine passes and unpredictable weather from scorching heat to snow in the high mountains. One of the toughest stages in history was the Passo Gavia stage in 1988, where riders were cycling through a snowstorm and temperatures of -5 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperatures are not the only problem, because, for example, the Monte Zoncolan climb features inclines of over 22%, making it one of the hardest in Europe. The strangest doping cases in Giro d'Italia. Okay, now some curiosities about doping affairs. Giro d'Italia is an extremely challenging race, and like many major cycling events, it has had its share of doping scandals. You will see that some of them were very strange and bizarre. First, Fausto Coppi and the mysterious mixture. Fausto Coppi, an Italian cycling legend, once admitted to using amphetamines, which at the time were not banned. Yes, amphetamine wasn't banned at some point in the history. Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, Fausto claimed that everyone used assistance and that winning without it was nearly impossible. It's not first time when some cyclist is saying words like that. 2. Michel Pollienter and the fake urine system. In 1978, Michel Pollienter was caught attempting to cheat doping tests. Despite using performance-enhancing drugs, he also tried to manipulate the urine tests. he hid a small pouch of his clean urine, which he attempted to use during an anti-doping check. Unfortunately for him, the system jammed during test and led to his exposure and disqualification. 3. Riccardo Ricco, EPO and autotransfusion. One of the most infamous doping substances in cycling is erythropoietin, EPO. It's a hormone produced by the kidneys that stimulates red blood cell production and increases hemoglobin levels. Sportsmen use EPO because it boosts endurance by increasing the number of red blood cells. Even Lance Armstrong, 7-time Tour de France winner, admitted to using EPO. As for Giro d'Italia, Riccardo Ricco was caught using Sera, a newer form of EPO, in 2008. He was so confident that he mocked doping tests publicly. Yeah, then he was caught. He received a money penalty, was banned from racing, and gained a bad reputation in the media, but it's not the end of story. Riccardo Ricco moved to Tenerife and opened an ice cream parlor. After a few years, he returned to Italy, where he continues producing ice cream. Giro d'Italia is not just a race, it's a cycling legend. Every edition delivers thrilling competition, breathtaking Italian Alpine and Dolomite landscapes, and legendary rivalries. By the way, if you haven't visited these regions, I highly recommend to go and see them. They are worth of that. Giro d'Italia has earned a cult status over the past 100 years and continues to attract the world's best cyclists. The next edition kicks off on May 9th and finishes on June 1st, so don't